everybody, this is William from the Godzilla Files coming at you today with a new Kaiju Battles video. And we're going to be doing one that I've been wanting to do for a while. And this is one that's been requested a lot actually, and I'm excited to do this one. We're going to be looking at two Kaiju from the Heisei series, King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla. So without further ado, let's jump right into this Kaiju battle. The first monster in this battle that we're going to be looking at is King Ghidorah. Before we go into his story, let's take a quick look at his stats. He stands at 150 meters while also having a wingspan of 175 meters. And finally, he weighs in at 70,000 metric tons. His first and only appearance is in the Godzilla film, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. This version of King Ghidorah does not come from space, but from the future. We first see him as three little Dorats, but thanks to the atomic testing, they are fused together to become one giant monster. This Ghidorah was controlled by the people from the future and used as a weapon against Japan. He defeated anything the army could throw at him and would destroy any city that was in his path. It didn't take long for Ghidorah to cross paths with Godzilla, who had just recently been reborn, and after a grueling fight, Ghidorah was defeated by this newly born Godzilla. In the battle, he lost his middle head, and as he tried to escape, Godzilla hit him again with the atomic breath, causing the giant kaiju to fall into the ocean. King Ghidorah's appearance is that of a golden three-headed dragon. He stands upright and uses his giant bat-like wings to fly. Thanks to the combined efforts of Japan and the United States, we now have a machine that can stop any kaiju, and they call this machine Mechagodzilla. Let's see how this creation compares to King Ghidorah. Mechagodzilla stands at 120 meters and weighs in at around 150,000 metric tons. This version of Mechagodzilla was only in one film, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Mechagodzilla was created to help protect the world from the threat of Godzilla. They used the parts and technology found on Mecha King Ghidorah and used this to create Mechagodzilla. This machine has come closer than any other opponent to defeating the King of the Monsters. In their first fight, Mechagodzilla was in complete control until an unforeseen issue. In their final battle, Mechagodzilla took on both Godzilla and Fire Rodan, easily defeated the flying kaiju for having to deal with Godzilla. Mechagodzilla was on the verge of defeating Godzilla, but at the last minute, the King of the Monsters was saved by Fire Rodan. Godzilla was then able to defeat Mechagodzilla using a more powerful version of his atomic breath attack. Mechagodzilla's appearance is based off Godzilla. He is Godzilla's mechanical doppelganger. King Ghidorah's most famous ability is his gravity beam attack. He is able to fire a yellow beam from each of his three heads. They are powerful enough to destroy buildings and were even shown to be able to cause Godzilla some damage. When Ghidorah flies, he's able to reach speeds up to Mach 4. Thanks to his speed, he is able to move very easily through the sky. Also, during flight, he causes hurricane force winds that can cause massive damage. Mechagodzilla is often described as a walking tank, and he has the weapons to go along with that title. He has many different energy attacks, such as the Mega Buster. This is a rainbow colored beam attack from his mouth. This is equal to Godzilla's atomic breath in strength. He can fire lasers from his eyes as well. Another attack is called the Shock Anchor. Using harpoons that he fires into the enemy, Mechagodzilla can release an electric shock that can cripple a kaiju. He can also fire paralyzer missiles that were strong enough to take down Godzilla himself. Finally, Mechagodzilla's most powerful attack is the Plasma Grenade. Using his ability to absorb energy attacks, Mechagodzilla can fire an energy beam back at his opponent from his stomach. This beam is fired with even greater force than what was fired at him. This attack was able to knock Fire Rodan completely out of the fight. The biggest weakness of King Ghidorah's is his durability. While modern weapons do little to no damage to King Ghidorah, he does have to watch out for Godzilla. He can withstand Godzilla's atomic breath for some time, but after a while, it does start to have an effect on him. We saw that his wings can be shredded by Godzilla's atomic breath, and Ghidorah even lost his middle head after getting hit by the same attack as well. One of the biggest weaknesses of Mechagodzilla is that his weapons need to cool down. Nearly all his high power energy attacks cannot be fired continuously, or else they will overheat. so landing every high-powered attack is very important when it comes to fighting. Another issue is Mechagodzilla is very slow when it comes to moving around. Due to his size and weight, Mechagodzilla normally stands still while fighting his enemies and tries to keep a distance. The main reason why he tries to keep his distance from other kaiju is because his durability to physical attacks is pretty low. Mechagodzilla was built to attack from afar, but as we've seen, when Godzilla gets up close, he can do a great deal of damage. Even Fire Rodan was able to take out an eye while he was fighting up close and personal against Mechagodzilla. So who wins? I'm going to have to give this to Mechagodzilla. He's just way too powerful for King Ghidorah, no matter what Ghidorah tries to do. Mechagodzilla was able to defeat Godzilla twice and bring him inches away from death. Also, the fact that all of Mechagodzilla's energy attacks are equal to or stronger than Godzilla's atomic breath means he'd be doing about the same amount of damage or greater than what Godzilla was doing to King Ghidorah in their fight. Ghidorah would have the speed, but he would have to fight perfectly and make no mistakes to have a chance. Again, like most of these fights, I do think it would be a tough battle between these two kaijus, but at the end of the day, I just think Mechagodzilla is way too powerful. Alright everybody, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this kaiju battle. Does King Ghidorah actually stand more of a chance than I thought? I still don't see it, but let me know in the comments below. Maybe you guys can change my mind. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to everyone later.